What's up, guys? It's Game Fiend of all games here, and it's time for another Drama Scripted Saturday. And is Seth Rollins' Money in the Bank briefcase worthless? Well, let's think about this for a second. I don't know if you've been living under a rock or just been trying to avoid wrestling for the past week. You've missed the best pay-per-view of the year, hands down. It's the best pay-per-view of the year, SummerSlam, where Brock Lesnar beat John Cena isn't even the word. I would just say he decimated John Cena in a way where I don't ever think, besides the Extreme Rules match, which John Cena won, I've never seen John Cena take such a beating. I think we would have to go all the way back to 2003 or 2004, that Unforgiven match he had against Undertaker. That's going far back. That's the last, I would say, ass whooping where he got kind of dominated the majority of the fight. Yeah, you'd have to go all the way back to that. There's no other. In the past, 12 years now, he's been number one. In the past 12 years, I've never seen a match where he was just flat out dominated. The Taker match at that Unforgiven, where he was just starting out as a mid-carder or a top mid-carder, that's as far back as I could go. To my knowledge, I can think of John Cena getting his ass beat. I mean, it was just bad. But yeah. So Brock Lesnar decimated John Cena at SummerSlam. Brock Lesnar hit him with 16 suplexes. I think 15 or 14 of them were Germans, because I think they're counting the snap suplex that he did on him as well as a suplex. So I don't think all 16 of them were Germans. Now that kind of says, well, Brock is champion, Seth Rollins has Money in the Bank, so there's no way that Seth Rollins' Money in the Bank briefcase is valuable, correct? Well, wrong. Here's what I could see that could happen, but I don't think it's going to happen, because Cena already put in his rematch clause to face Brock Lesnar at Night of Champions, so we already know Brock Lesnar signed until Night of Champions. After that, we don't know. I'm assuming he's at least signed all the way up to Survivor Series at this point. But there are rumors that Brock Lesnar is just going to keep making appearances all the way up to WrestleMania 31. Don't know. None of this have been confirmed. These are all just rumors. To my knowledge, these are all just rumors, but this is what the dirt sheets are saying, that he's just going to keep going all the way up to WrestleMania 31. So, got that out the way. So let's say, okay, the rematch, John Cena versus Brock Lesnar. Let's say Brock Lesnar pushes John Cena to his breaking point and he starts doing heelish things. Let's say John Cena just says fuck the match, blows Brock Lesnar, and just decimates him with steel steps, because we all know that's Brock Lesnar's weakness, is steel steps. But let's say he just gets fed up, he just, gets himself disqualified, somehow, low blows him, does whatever, hits him with steel steps, FUs him, because it's not going to be called the attitude adjustment. The way he's going to do the attitude adjustment on the steps is they're going to bring back the FU. I mean, calling people bitches and stuff, but then again, FU is probably not going to get said because that's not PG, but yeah. Then next thing you know, you hear Seth Rollins' theme starts. And then while he's walking to the ring, John Cena and Seth Rollins have a little bit of a stare down, and then John Cena just says, go ahead. Or Seth Rollins just says thank you and gently push. It's a story that came up. It might not happen, but that's the only way I could see Seth Rollins' briefcase still being valuable. I mean, he still could cash it in and Brock Lesnar could still beat his ass. That can happen too if John Cena, if they have John Cena do what I just said, and Brock Lesnar still beats Seth Rollins' ass. But it looks like Seth Rollins is going to have this may be the first time that the Money in the Bank person may have it for the whole year. Because even if Cena wins, I don't see it happening. I don't see him cashing it. I don't see him cashing it in. And if I do see him cashing it in anytime soon, I don't see him winning. Because Dean Ambrose is out because he's filming a movie for WWE Studios. That's what the curb stomp on the cinder blocks was for. But isn't this funny? The Charles Robinson stopped that match, and that match had no rules. But Charles Robinson didn't stop the match at SummerSlam, and that was just a normal match with rules. I just want to point that out as a little, even though it doesn't mean anything, but that's something that I've noticed. But yeah, the storyline to write Dean Ambrose off is that he refused to get medical attention and he escaped from the hospital. Now, since Seth Rollins curb stomped him in the head, my question remains, is Dean Ambrose going to come back normal, or is he going to come back more unstable, since this is a head injury? But moving on to other things in the wrestling industry, Impact moved to Wednesdays because they're scared of football. They barely make 1 ratings now, and you're going to have a time slot on Thursday Night Football. They're going to look at 0.5s, maybe 4s. So they moved to Wednesdays. And another thing that's updated, they've gotten Spike. Well, their Spike contract ends at the end of this year. So going into January 2015, we don't know what's going to happen to Impact. They need to find a new station, or they're just going to be like the Indies. They're just going to have YouTube, or they're going to be doing IPTV things. If they don't find another nationwide channel to get aired on. But yeah, so Impact moving to Wednesdays. There's speculation in WWE that SmackDown is going to move to Thursdays as well. I don't see what the reason is to that, because like I said, I don't see why Vince wants to go against football twice, because by default he has to go against Monday Night Football. And if you move SmackDown to Thursdays, you're going to go against football 2 times a week. But then again, like I said, that was a rumor. I don't know if they're officially moving SmackDown to Thursdays. We'll just have to wait and see about that as well. And another sad news about Daniel Bryan. Apparently he has to go undergo Tommy John surgery. It's a surgery that usually pitchers get. It has to do with a ligament in their elbow. And apparently he needs it. So yeah, he's indefinitely out. To be honest, I don't even think we're going to see him in time for the Royal Rumble. But if he is in time for the Royal Rumble, it's going to be like John Cena 2007 all over again if he comes out. And he's going to have to win. So yeah. But anyway, that wraps this up for this week's Drama Script to Saturday. If you like what you have witnessed, there's a Drama Script to Saturday every Saturday. If you want to ask me a question, my contact information is in the description box below, or you could just leave a comment. And I'm Game Fiend of all games, guys. Until next Saturday, later guys, and peace.